Alright, this episode we are going to cover the eat and the drink in Turkey. What can be a better way to wake up in Turkey than having a Turkish breakfast? You can consider it as a deluxe brunch, but they're having it every single day, especially Wednesday and Sunday. It has become more of a ritual to Turks. Although the dishes varies across the country, but they always have cheese, bread, egg, jam, and some drink as in common. Sometimes they'll have the kaymak, which is a clogged cheese on the top of a bread. And in terms of a drink, the best match for the morning is of course a Turkish coffee. There's a unique way that they make the coffee which make it listed as an intangible cultural heritage. They put the ground coffee in a metal pot and put the pot in a heated sand. Let the sand to cook the coffee. And actually the word breakfast in Turkish culture is under coffee. If they're not having the coffee with the breakfast, they'll have it with a Turkish delight and a glass of water. If you so fancy Turkish coffee, make sure you go to check out Turkish Museum. The museum itself is actually also listed as a World Heritage Site. It's showcased more than 40 different types of coffee and exhibiting parts that used to be making coffee for more than 150 years. Another luxury Turkish dish is Turkish meze. It's a collection of small dishes, normally served as an appetizer or the main meal. When they have meze, they'll have a spirit called Raki, which is a traditional anise and grape flavor liquor. When they have a Raki, they normally have it with a fish. Turkish food make everyone jealous, not only because of a deluxe meal, but also they have so many street foods. Baklava is a layered pastry dessert, normally filled with the chopped nuts, syrup, or honey. Another popular dessert is called Kunefe. It is a sweet cheese pastry that is soaked with a syrup, normally served with the nuts or kaymak. If that is not sweet enough to you, make sure you check out the Macun. Macun is a mix of a colorful Turkish toffee, and it was used to consume as a pharmaceutical medicine. Meat lovers, there's so many kebab in Turkey that you can try. The first one is Adana Kebab. They've made the meat into a big chunk of a cylinder, hang them vertically and cook them as they go. And when someone order it, they will slice the surface, put into bread with salad and dressing. Another one is Testi Kebab. It's more like a stew meat where they put the meat in a clay pot, seal it, put it onto a charcoal fire, and when it's ready, they will break the pot and serve it on the plate. Some restaurants will use the bread to seal the pot so that all the flavors when it's boiling will go into the bread and you can have the bread all together with the Testi Kebab. If you are in Adana place, make sure you try the Adana Kebab. It's more like a standard barbecue where they put the lamb mince on the metal stick. Because mince is loose, they use the bread to press it and also let the bread to absorb the juice from the mince and cook them together, and then serve it with a pre-dressed salad and parsley. Want some carbs? Try Simit. Simit is a circular bread covered with a sesame seed. It is one of the most popular street food in Turkey for the travelers. Try their pizza alternative, Pide. There's a bowl-shaped bread filled with mince, cheese, and so many other things. And they fold the edge of it to make it like a little bowl, put it into a stove, and cook it like a pizza. Several less popular street foods that I also found fascinating. The first one is stuffed mussel. They put the aromatic rice with the mussel while it's cooking, finished with a touch of lemon juice. Sigara Borek, which means the cheese roll. It's a stick of cheese covered by the pastry and deep fried. And pickle juice is one of the interesting juice that I've never had. It's this juice that used to make pickles. It is a very famous, quick, and natural cure for the headache from the hangover. And that's all that I'm gonna cover for food and drink in Turkey. There are a lot more that I haven't covered, which I will leave it as a surprise when I'm actually going to Turkey and I find out. All of those travel guides that I made will be very useful for me and hopefully it will be useful for you. So make sure you subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the next episode.